I will teach you a lesson. If you know what in OJ they tell me for years, say without me can't leave. That I am the butter in his. In fact, tell me say the cockroach in his cupboard will never kill it because of me. Look at him, doing fine. You've not seen me for how many, and you're doing really good. No problem.
I used to listen to you guys, yes. By the time I be like, okay, let me even send Atinuke this message. That this you are shouting too much or one thing. You know that moment, one thing will not enter. I'll not still forget.
One thing will enter.
10 a.m. Silver Reds within my scope.
You know what? Okay, you're trying to pick your bag.
Murasi. Continue. It's not
honesty. No, you know now. I don't do shit like that.
Cute.
I don't just even your shit won't play. You see what I'm saying? One thing will not enter. like talking.
Grace.
No.
We'll settle it over ice cream. Don't worry.
Come on, I'll glad
I can't do that.
I said, wait.
Can you put it behind here? So that I can hear. I might leave you guys. Hope you can do this. Is it possible?
If you go on mic,
No, Marvelous is there. No, we can do it.
That's why I'll alert him.
Okay.
I want 3 mics.
But how are you rolling now?
I'm rolling good. Are you not happy?
No.
I know you're selfish.
We are 4 minutes gone.
Oh yeah, let's go there.
On mic.
So you don't know this thing already?
I know, but on
you this, madam. Live.
To you, Abuja. Happy International Women's Day. Happy Mother's Day. All in arrears. As a matter of fact, I think we officially declared this month for women.
Yes, International Women's Month.
Happy Women's Month from Silverbirds Redeem, Abuja, and Kings from Mosquito Village in Wari, right? You can send me your complaint message again. I'll gladly read it and still go ahead to appreciate women afterwards. Today we are talking about emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, and of course we are narrowing it down just for women. Sorry, we have to be very, very selfish on the show. It's about women, so it has to be for women. And I have with me the stunning Atinuke Nukay.
Hello. Very good morning.
Zara Bukebi. Why would I even leave myself before I mention? Oh God, I don't leave myself down.
Atinuke, how are you doing today?
Fine.
You're the only one who doesn't look like you're fasting. That fasting used to have glow. You're not the only one that has that fast glow. I have to probably research about it. Fasting
glow. The secret to fasting is not eating heavy in the morning. You wake up, you carry pounded and you eat it. Yeah. By 11, you'll eat.
You're not hungry. Yeah.
So we have with us Grace Udiye. Grace Udiye is a communication officer for Gender Strategy Advancement International, a gender advocate and a mental health advocate. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
So for the sake of time, we are going to be very fast with this. We are talking emotional intelligence. So we want you to explain in details what emotional intelligence is, narrowing it down to women.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me in the studio today. Thank you so much, beautiful ladies. Happy International Women's Day in arrears and happy Mother's Day. So, okay, emotional intelligence as it affects women or as it resonates with women is all about understanding people's emotions, managing people's emotions, and recognizing and responding to the emotions of others. Now, take for instance, a woman who is on her period. Pardon me,
No, it's fine. Yeah, one can use that word.
Yeah. So a woman who is on her period and complains bitterly to people or to someone next to her, oh, I'm on my period, I have these symptoms, I have I'm nauseous, I'm angry, I'm sad, mix of emotions, and you go ahead to tell her, oh, so it's just period. I mean, so you, because of period, you now feel this way or you now act this way. Some people go ahead to tell her you're pretending or you're overreacting. This is far from emotional intelligence, right? So if you are emotionally intelligent, you should understand that different women have different symptoms for feeling or experiencing their period. right? Some women even go to the point of going to the hospital. Some have to be, admitted.
Yes.
And even
They take
infused.
drip for the
Exactly.
Yes, yes.
So
I've
if
seen
you
someone
are,
like that.
if you lack emotional intelligence, that is when you find out that you criticize people's emotions, people's actions, people's attitudes towards so many scenarios. So if you are emotionally intelligent, you can deal with people. You can deal with people, especially women, because women are sensitive. Women are exposed in this very particular topic. So I feel that emotional intelligence is required for every individual to understand others better.
Okay, thank you. So simply put, I think I would like to summarize that to say how you feel about yourself or how you treat your own self significantly informs how you treat people around you. And now the number to call to be a part of the conversation is 08178800947. Again, 08178000947. Back to you, Grace. My next question would be, what are the key identifiers of emotional intelligence? Like
Okay.
those things that you're supposed to look out for to say, oh, this person is emotionally intelligent.
Okay, so I would like to start with self-awareness. Now, if you are self-aware of the fact that people's emotions differ and people have different feelings at different points in time, you understand people's sadness, frustration, anger, happiness, you would actually understand better how to be emotionally intelligent with people around you. Now, if you're a woman, for instance, you're a woman boss, right? You head so many employees under you, you should be emotionally intelligent that your employees might be facing some challenges inwardly. They might not want to share this with you, but this could reflect in the nature of their job or in their productivity, right? So you should be aware of this firstly to enable you deal with them properly and enable you understand that, okay, I could actually talk to this person in this way and better results will come out, right? That's the first and most important thing. Then self-regulation. Once you understand your own emotions, you can manage them, right? You can calm yourself down when you're upset. You can talk to yourself when you feel the need to. You can recognize other people's attitudes and feelings, and you can also regulate theirs, right? I said self-regulation, but you can also extend it to others. You can regulate other people's emotions. Not really per se, not really saying that you can control their emotions, but you can navigate. You know how to go about handling it because you are aware and you understand that you can regulate yours. So it works in two ways: yourself and others. If you want to talk about emotional intelligence, you have to think about yourself and also think about other people's emotions around you.
All right. Okay. So talking about female bosses, the reason
I was going to react to that.
exactly about
Okay.
female bosses, I've had this issue with female bosses, and I have friends who have that same issue with
Okay.
female bosses. For female bosses, you tend to give them excuses. Not me, but when you give them excuses like, okay, you have menstrual cramp, or you have to visit the clinic for this and that and all of that, and they snap at you and they'll be like, I went through so. On the day of delivery, I wrote exams. I resumed at work. You can't. So they seem more harder because they probably went through it and they dealt with it well. We all have the abilities to deal with things differently. Yes. So let's talk about women supporting women in quotes. Like I was saying, everybody, happy International Women's Day and all of that. But you are actually not supporting your fellow lady.
Yeah.
You actually do not have the emotional intelligence not to criticize that
saw
other
that
lady
lash
and not
out
to
on
do
you.
Yeah, I
that.
did.
You get it?
I did see that too.
Exactly. So I would want us to talk more about that. I don't know if you have a question in addition to these female bosses, so that you just answer it once.
No. For the sake of time, just
Okay,
go
so
ahead.
I think that is where empathy comes in. I know you, as a female boss, you've experienced most of what other people have other women have experienced. You've gone through it. That is where empathy should come in because you have experiences and you know the pain involved in all of this. You should know how to deal with it better, or you should know how to respond to it when your employees complain about these particular things. For instance, now, if you do not, if you're a man, right, and you have not felt or experienced period cramps and all of that, I think that is where you say, okay,
In fact, they are more understanding. Before you even finish explaining, oh, no, don't go into details. Don't worry, just take a break.
oh yeah, actually they are more understanding, but that is where I'm talking about
Yeah.
empathy. If you feel the need to, empathize with someone because you have been in that person's shoes, you're helping. I mean, it should be something deliberate we consider these days, because I understand from your point of view where you say that they're not empathic enough to know that people are actually going through things or experiencing these challenges. I mean, I take my boss for instance. My boss would actually tell you, oh, I have sanitary pad in my car. Do you want to change? Are you comfortable? I think people should start adopting this nature of reactions and experiences, because you know better, you feel it, you have observed it, and then if you are able to be empathic, you can motivate. When you feel something, you know the right words to say that curbs or reduces how another person experiences, a fellow woman experiences. I mean, women should be more deliberate about helping or supporting women. We're the only one, we have each other, we need each other.
Definitely.
I mean, it has to be deliberate from my aspect. I mean, other people might feel this is not what it should be because they are females, and then, but you know that, coming back to that, do you know that if a woman reacts this way to her fellow woman, saying I've been there before, how do the men now understand the gravity of
Exactly.
How
When you
can you
downplaying,
learn? I
yes.
think that's where she said about the extent to which everyone can tolerate something comes
Yes.
in. For example, for the man, he only takes what you told him, right?
Yes.
The description you've given to him, of what you've made him to believe. So he will try to be empathetic and think in that line. So of course he has not had that feeling. He can only imagine it. So all he has to do is believe what you've said. Now, the woman, in the other hand, probably, this menstrual cramp thing, it differs for each person. There are people that won't even know themselves that they're in their period until they see a pain. You get, so there is no form of pain, nothing. So if another woman is now telling her that, oh, I feel so way, you now be like, maybe the same thing when myself I do. Why you making such a big deal out of it? So I think that's where the difference comes in. And men, they are naturally caregivers.
Sure.
So they'll just provide that care you need and the softness you need at that moment. Okay, now let's head forward to the next question, which should be that what the challenges faced by emotionally intelligent women. If you think that is abused, do you think to take undue advantage of that?
Okay, I feel that people actually take advantage of. Women have to also, women try as much as possible to be firm, because they feel that they are women. So there was the space where she says, "Oh, I'm a woman and I can do this," right? So people tend to feel that they are rude. That's the word. They are rude, and this
Or
is a
overbearing or prying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because they want to establish their rights
Yes.
as women. So it leads to stereotypes, right? They feel belittled, right? People around them say, "Oh, as a woman, I cannot work with a female boss, or I cannot stay in the same space with a woman because women." I mean, it happens every day. It happens. So there's gender stereotype, there's emotional labor, and in some professions, women might be expected to manage their emotions.
Yes, exactly.
Right?
When you're a woman now, you should understand those things. To be able to do that, that I'm a woman doesn't make me more of a human being or less of a human being. I shouldn't have emotions.
And this also leads to undervaluing competence, right? They undervalue the fact that since a woman focuses on, I am a woman and I can do this. A man thinks that, oh, because of the fact that you're a woman, you can't handle it in any way. So it overshadows her skills and qualifications in other areas of life as well. So it's really a challenge. This is a major challenge to women, and I know that women face it in every aspect of life, not only the workplace, in the homes, in the society at large. Women are always looked down on because they feel the need to, they feel that they're just women.
In fact, there's been a case, a family issue,
Okay.
where the woman, she had a land before she got married, right? So she was even planning on building it when she met this person, and then they got married, blah blah and stuff. Then along the line, of course she couldn't hide it from the man. She was this kind of open woman.
Yeah.
She tells her husband everything. So along the line, the man was now like, why would you have a land as a wife? Okay, are you planning on leaving my house much later in the future? So you're supposed to give me that land. You're not supposed to own properties. For what reason exactly are you owning property? So he pushed this lady until she sold that land and gave him the money,
You can
and
imagine.
he squandered.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, there's this question that probes my mind most times. I see a fellow woman, I want to help probably help in such a way to make her a better person. You know, for women who fix or wear hair,
Okay.
you notice that some hairs have foul smell, or it's probably the way the person dresses. When on this pops out, is either very dirty and all of that. And you really like this person is very good, and you want to, tell the person, but the emotional intelligence in you is saying, okay, maybe you should start with sending links of videos of cleaning videos, how they rewash and revamp weave-ons, or probably just gift her perfume, and then she still doesn't understand. How do you relate to this kind of person who probably behavioral wise is rude, on court and all of that, dressing wise doesn't show up well? How do you tell this person without looking like a hater or someone who doesn't mean well? You know how we ladies are now. She doesn't like me, or she's envying me because no, I want to help you.
Okay, yeah, I understand your question, but I'll say that sending links and trying to go through the corners is even going to be worse. I mean, gifting a person a perfume, the person might not really get the message because they might just feel like it's a gesture, a very nice gesture from you. But I feel the need to call this person. However the person is going to take it. Honestly.
World War.
There are soft questions I ask in such cases. For example, if I feel like maybe you have a foul smell, I'll be like, do you think you should change your soap?
I mean, you're still trying as much as possible to convey the message.
It will open a conversation, because she will now want to know. So some people are so smart, they will now tell you, is there a problem with the one
So
I'm
how
using
about
currently?
those that are not smart enough to know
That's exactly what I'm saying, because a friend related something like that to me. Someone is always forgetting her birthdays, and this is the fourth time the person will forget her birthday. And then she says she likes this lady so much that she doesn't want to tell this lady off her life and all of that. So she
Just because of birthday.
So she put a long message and all of that. And this person got angry. Why would you this, that? And she said, this is not the first time this person is getting angry. If you tell the person your hair smells, or if you tell the person you really want something better for that person, but this person is not really willing to learn, so how do you manage it?
Well, in some cases, if you don't want help will not come to you.
Yeah.
I mean, the only way you can help someone like that is call the person and tell the person, no matter how the person wants to take it, you will take it how you want to take it, but I know that the message has been passed.
And you probably change, yes.
You will work on it, consciously or unconsciously, you will work on it. But if you start going through the corners, that's when they feel offended. If you can just approach the person and be like, please, there's something I want to tell you. And I know very well that you might get mad, right? But it's something that will help you. I have noticed it over a period of time, and I need you to really work on it. Now, you can't. This is a nice approach, I think. I'm not sure. This is my opinion.
Yeah, you just come straight to the point. Stop cutting corners.
I mean,
Like a true Nigerian.
Exactly. If you want to mention call my name and stop cutting corners.
just go for it. Say what it is, and you never know who you're helping. Actually,
It's
even
true.
if the person doesn't want to take the advice, just tell the person.
You're right. You're right. It's true. It's true. Wait, let me just quickly go over this one. I'll do it in one minute, under 1 minute.
Okay.
When we were in secondary school, there was this guy, very fine guy. He was always dressing off, very dirty, unbuttoned shirts, rumpled trousers, dirty socks, and all of that. Even bushy hair. So we, on one corner, we liked him, but we didn't know how to tell him to change all those things because he was ill-tempered then. Then do you know what we did? We wrote an anonymous letter, a love letter that we liked him and all of that, and then we squeezed it and just put it where he would find it. So when he wanted to see it, we were watching from afar. He looked at this letter, he read, and when he read it, do you know what he did? He adjusted his buttons. Aww. He was now looking like the next day.
He came out pimped.
The next day.
I mean,
all pimped up.
I mean, that is something. That's
exactly.
Actually, I didn't even think about that before. Now I'm emotionally intelligent.
Yes, yes.
I think there are several ways to approach such issues anyway, and try as much as possible not to offend the other person's feeling. As much as you're trying to put them on the right path, it doesn't mean you should also talk them down. You shouldn't make them feel bad about themselves. Now, regarding the emotionally intelligent women, especially in workspace and the challenges they face, what are the recommendations you think you can give from your own idea you can give to tackle those challenges?
Okay, the first thing I would say is that
I'll hold you on. I have a call.
Okay, sure.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, madam.
Your name and where you calling from, please?
My name is Engineer Nane, calling you from my town at the moment.
Okay, Engineer Nane, good luck.
This morning, the way you go and talking about yourselves, about the women.
Thank you.
I want to appeal to Madam Atinuke that you should also dedicate a particular Wednesday where you educate the women and how to live with their men, with their spies, so that all this, because there is no way, if there is any way you talk about women, there is no way a woman will do without a man. Both positive or negative. There are mostly these things that is in between those people and the men. So please, this time you are dedicating to your few people, because we the men, we are jealous.
Hey.
Right, and dedicate some particular Wednesday to
Engineer Nane, good luck. Engineer Nane, good luck. You can come to the studio.
Exactly what I wanted to say.
Ask for it is an airtime.
No, it's not
Pay
even
for
that.
it.
No, it's not even that.
Have
We
your
would want him
program.
to come and do that debate.
No, he wants a program dedicated to men.
No problem. We'll work on that.
the men now, you are telling me to come to the studio and pay for the time, and all the time that you go and be using, we have been just discussing the women,
Okay. Sorry. One day, please give us topic for men one day. Maybe we'll just do something.
Give us yes, please.
And you
We're
come,
serious.
Come and be a part of the show.
We're serious, so.
I will contribute on the phone, but you should at least dedicate a
Please, could you give us a topic before the end of the show, please? We're serious.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, good morning. Your name and where you calling from, please? Good morning. Okay, Patrick from Nukay. Go on, please.
great conversation, and I'm happy that most all of you agree that people who are making work of emotional intelligence too. When it comes to women aspects, African women. So, but we know now men show more empathy to women more than some women. Now, my question to the guest in this series is, can emotional intelligence be taught? We know that
Can it be taught?
don't have emotionally intelligent, and the way their heart can feel that they are type of intelligence. So can it be taught? Thank you.
Thank you. My friend from Mosquito Village sent in a message. He says, mental health. I protect my mental health with everything. So if you come to give me more drama that can cause me trauma, miseries, and pains, I will cut you off like my ex till thou kingdom come. So after every the storm session last week, just like the one that happened in National Assembly, you people have dedicated this month to women. How about when will all this injustice end? This injustice must end. What's the place of men in this apart from toilets dedicated to men? Is the equality preached? No, this is inequality. Please, we will know no sleep if justice cannot sleep.
Yeah, they may have to the call you want to pick because it's just 2
Hello.
minutes.
Good morning. Your name and where you calling from, please?
I want to remain anonymous.
You're who?
I want to remain anonymous.
All right.
Okay. Please, be very time cognizant, please. Yes. Thank you very much.
All right, so let's just go to Grace because we
You
have run
can
out of
answer the
time.
question the person asked.
Okay, yeah. It actually is glued to your question of moving forward. So yes, emotional intelligence can be taught. I would even suggest that it is introduced in schools for girls. I'm sorry, you know, you don't need to only take the girls aware of emotional intelligence. The guys or the boys too are involved, are a full party to this. So it should be taught consciously in schools, added to the curriculum so that they can understand emotional intelligence and the importance of being emotionally intelligent. This helps them grow with that mindset that their emotions matter and the next person beside them also matters emotionally. So yes, it should be taught in schools. And also, I think we should consider emotional intelligence as a skill for everyone, regardless of gender. Both men and women can benefit from developing their emotional intelligence. So yeah, that is moving forward.
Okay, I'll you want to pick that call?
Very last.
Just tell them to round up because I think the time.
Hello, we have few seconds left. Can you make it very snappy? Your name and where you coming from, please. Good morning.
Would like to do myself now. I was not according blessed is people left or shall left.
Okay, the person on Valentine's Day. But your name, please.
Okay, after my name is Richard.
Uche. Please go on with your contribution.
Yes, my question is this: I have a sister that has this menstrual cramps. I just took your session when you mentioned something about it. How best can it be managed? Because each and every time that period comes, then that person is normally 4 or 5 days of discomfort.
Uh-oh. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's more of a medical
she
issue.
should be seen
Medical, you
hospital.
can't. Yes, because they have to diagnose her, they have to
Yes.
test her, they have to talk to her physically. It's not something
Like
that
the
you
case
could
of
just-
some persons that even have to be admitted.
Exactly.
So I think she should
that
visit
one is
the
something
hospital.
that, and it could be hormonal imbalance, it could be fibroid, it could be anything.
course.
So that just let her go to the hospital or any care center. So that's you finished explaining before that call came in, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so let me just take this from Wale Oguntokun. He said, "Nice one today. Emotional intelligence is the ability to identify, discern, or describe what people are feeling, mostly without them saying a word, and the ability of
yours.
acting." He said,
Also your own.
Because
also,
you can't give
yes,
what you
yes,
don't have.
ability of acting appropriately with empathy and understanding. Unfortunately, we are fast losing this very important virtue of humanity, and we should retrace our steps. So, there was one emotional intelligence I learned from my parents. I'll tell you about it. They make you overhear what you want to do, so that you'll be best at it. For example, I hated washing. I still hate it till today, washing dishes. So I'm doing chores. So what they will do, they say, no, Atinuke is really very good at washing chores. She's very good at doing this. They make me overhear it. Then I'm like, I'm not good at this. Now these people think I'm good at it. Let me go and start improving myself and all of that. So she scored third. Do you think she can score first? No, she can do beyond first. You know, it's because her mood. I think her mood. You know, so that thing that was one thing I learned, and I am also doing it to words around me.
I wonder if that can work for me. That I don't really do well with praises. If you praise me too much,
No,
I
behind
don't like
you.
it.
They are not doing it in your presence. They are just commending you behind you and letting you overhear it.
Okay.
So you see the psychology.
I also think that you have to know a person to be able to,
So no, but it
know
works.
how to
Believe
deal
me,
with the person.
it works almost all the time.
Okay, at this point, we have to call it a wrap on the show. Thanks for other persons that contributed. Wale Oguntokun from
Lagos all the time.
Nani Good Luck from Maitama. Patrick from New Cairo and Uche. And then the anonymous Meanwhile, I missed a call from Cynthia. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Cynthia from Asokoro. Sorry
didn't
about
get
that.
it in time.
Yes,
I'm
we
so
also
sorry.
have Ayodele Adedotun, sorry. Ayodele Adedotun and Emmanuel Onu also joining us. Of course, you've mentioned Uche and all of
Yes.
that, right? Okay, so thank you so much. Grace Udie from, she's a communication officer, gender strategy advancement international, and also a gender advocate, mental health advocate. You're very much welcome. Sorry, the time runs fast.
So fast.
In this studio,
yes,
the time
and
runs
this
really
very
very
show,
fast.
we don't always have time.
Yes.
Thanks to Joseph Orisedere for the
DJ
technical assistance.
OJ, yes,
building.
yes, and exactly, and so stand by for the morning drive with Marvelous on radio.